I've been going through the emotions of grief lately. Grief is an overwhelming feeling of sadness, and it doesn't just hit when someone dies. We grieve relationships, we grieve lack, we grieve the almost. We grieve people who had to let us go and the ones we had to let go of. We grieve things, jobs, dreams, plans, expectations. We grieve versions of ourselves we never got to become. Grief isn't just about death, it's about disappointment. It's about what could have been. It's the moment you realize that this is not how things were supposed to go. And sometimes that realization, it hits like a funeral with no casket, no goodbye, no closure, just absence, silence. This grief. I'm not here to teach, preach. I'm reflecting. This is a moment of honesty for women like me who still believe in God but don't always know what to say anymore. Being in the wilderness, it humbles you. You start to see yourself, and I mean really see yourself. And going through self reflection and self realization, I understand that somewhere my prayer life, my prayer language has to change. The words that I once had, I no longer have them. Why? Because I'm shocked that I'm even this person. And two, because I don't even know if I want to pull myself out. Because I'm comfortable here. No one tells you how much grief can challenge your faith, how much it can close your mouth, shut your mouth. No one told me how the loss of someone, whether death, relationships, or just ending, could make you scared to believe again, scared to open your mouth, scared to pray the kind of prayers that make heaven move. Because what if I lose again? I've been to church after church. I receive word after word after word. But what they failed to see was the fact that grief, trauma, has closed my mouth to prayer. I wasn't raised in a house where warfare prayer was a thing. I was taught to pray over my food, to pray if I'm coming or going to a destination. So now that I'm in a church where they pray down heaven, I shrink. Because no one taught me to lift my voice like that. No one taught me how to put my prayer, how to war in prayer and still believe it. And I struggle because my foundation was built on survival and not strategy. I had to ask myself these things. Who taught you what prayer meant? How did you learn it? Growing up in Christianity, the picture was painted very clear. Christ was my safety net. I may struggle, I'll still survive because God always provides. No begging. God is always there to help. He's going to always lift me up out of it. And I had to unlearn that. I thought God was my genie. I thought my faith was a trade-off. So now as an adult, I struggle to connect because I have to learn how to pray with intention. I was never taught to open the word and go to war. Because when trauma hits, it becomes hard. It shakes your emotions. It closes your mouth and it makes you second guess your sound. Because what if I speak up and I'm not covered? And that's the fear. The exposure that doesn't come from doing something wrong. It comes from trusting the wrong people with your pain and having it thrown back at you. So now I'm silent. Not because I'm not spiritual, but because I don't feel safe. So the next question I ask myself, who have you trusted with your weakness? And they didn't cover you? What spaces made you feel spiritually seen but emotionally unsafe? What did that do to your voice? Even now, I'm taking a minute because warfare just hit my household so hard to me, and I won't blame everything on the devil. Sometimes it's me, and sometimes I'm just at a crossroads And the question is, do I keep performing? Do I stay comfortable, or do I fight for the next version of me? Because to move forward, I need my prayer language to change. I need my prayer language to match the warfare. I need it to go fire for fire, word for word. The one that dismantles altars, that breaks chains, one that protects my oil in my household. How do I pray like that if I was never taught to? How do I find the words even in silence? How do I feel safe? So now I just sit in the tension. I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to open up your eyes. Who stole your voice? How is your prayer language right now? Has grief silenced your sound? Have you mistaken survival for surrender? I don't need perfect words to be powerful. I don't need loud prayers to be heard. Even in silence, I am still seen. Even in grief, I still carry oil. And I am learning how to speak word by word, breath by breath. So now I'm learning how to pray. And so I take a deep breath and say, God, I'm still here, even if I'm quiet. My grief does not disqualify me. My oil still flows. So, Lord, I surrender everything to you, and I rebuild myself in you. The word will help me through the war. Am I ready? No. Will I do it? Yes. And God, I just hope you cover me. He will cover me. All right, y'all. See you